So I have made the airline management system, in which this is a microservice architecture based project in which many services comes together, maintains their own server on on their different local hosts like 3000, 4000, and there are many type of services like the API gateway service, which basically authenticates the user and serves as the as the passage for the different services. So that we can basically pass to the other services by using the API gateway, by using its localhost and the other proxies for the different services. And basically there are other three services, which is flight search service, which basically note down all the flights which is taking the filters like from Mumbai to Delhi, how many flights are there from this time to that time, and price less than that, timings, calendar date, and many more things. So basically, it is a search service. Another service is booking service, where we will book our flights and will give it a timer. And if that timer closes, then our seats will get cancelled. And if we do payment, then they will get booked. And then there will be a third service, that is notification service. If you have done the payment single time, then you will get the notification. Otherwise, you will not get the notification. And if you do multiple payments problem, then using my item potency key, you will get uh, basically you will not do multiple payment. Now we are starting our project from the API gateway service. So I am showing you, these are my four services. This is my API gateway service, in which I have written that if flight service is booked and booking services are done, then we will do this. So we are using the Postman for basically making a new user. If new user will come to my website, then it will first of all sign up it. So I am basically writing the code, writing the URL for my sign up. So localhost 5000 I am used because my API gateway is on 5000 host, and I am basically sign up the user, so it will give its email ID. Okay, it is not in params, it will be in body, and it will be encoded, so it will be email. Okay, so I have made the request. You can see I am directly using them. Sign up. Okay, caps lock email. So I am adding a good email like Akash 12 @gmail.com. Okay, so this is my user and this is his password, and I am sending this request. So basically, I am creating a user by sign up request with this email ID and this password. This is the password that is encrypted. Now I as a developer can't see what the people have basically made their passwords, and this is the basically server that I am maintained, MySql service that I am connected. So I will show you users and all. MySql root. So you are able to see that in my database, Akash as a user is also get sign up. So I am getting its detail, that is email is this and his password is this. First of all, as a initial data, I basically used this, then I encrypted all the user's password. So it is this, and I will match this password when we will get sign in. Now my user is sign up. I have got that data. Now I am signing his user and providing it JWT token, so that instead, until my JWT token will not get expired, I never need to again do sign up or sign in or something like that. I will get some JWT token like that. So I am posting the request, and this is my JWT token. What is JWT token? It is JavaScript Web Token. Uh, this token will basically remain alive till till some of the time that we can produce in env file. Like I have produced JWT expiry 4 hours. If up till from creation up to 4 hours it will be remain survive, and you can basically do your authentication for up to 4 hour or like that. We can make it 1 second or something like that, where you have to sign in or sign up again and again for making the privacy and many more things, etc. So I have added that. So I am basically entered in my entered in my basically project. So now I will search the flights that I want to book the flight from Delhi to Mumbai. So I want to get the flights. So like I am basically I show by URLs. So by 5,000 as a flight API gateway flight service I'm doing, because flights are service I'm getting API B1 flights. It means it's my route, and I am giving some filters. Like I want to trip from Mumbai to Delhi. I can also give from Delhi to Mumbai, obviously. And I want to know the price from 1,000 to 3,000. I can also give 1,000 to 4,000 also. So I can send I want to make the call of how many flights are there. How give me the data of all the flights. So these are the flights. Like the I can tell the flight type is UK12. The flight aeroplane number, it will departure from Mumbai to Delhi. Its price is 3,000. Boarding gate total seat is 179 to the flight. Model number is method and something like that. Capacity of this aeroplane is 1,000. It will basically departure from Shivaji Airport to the Indira Gandhi Airport from to the Delhi. Okay. So all these details are covered up in this, and we can send it and cover up which we can also add some more filters like day, time, etc. But for the timings, it's I think good, because we want to add some filter concept. Nothing that much more. So basically, we have added the get request for our flight service. Now we have searched the. Now we have basically selected a flight that I will go by this flight. So basically, I have selected. Now I want to book that flight. So for booking that for book of that flight, I am going to the booking. So now I have to give, for booking that service I have to give three basically things that I as a user want to book the flight. Okay, so there can be many users who are booking the same flight. So I have to give my ID. So user ID I have to give, and I have to tell how many number of seats I want to book and which flight I have to book. Like I can book 10 flights at a time. I can which flight I have to book, which user is booking, and how many seats you are booking. So user ID you can see from your database. It's 16. Okay, so I have to give the 16 to my postman. Okay, so number of seats I want to book is like three, and flight ID is also three. You can tell flight. You can basically check. Okay, flight ID I'm checking. Okay, so yeah, the flight ID is three. Okay, it is UK12 Mumbai to Delhi flight. 3,000 its cost. Okay, so I am basically giving my post request that I want to book this flight. Okay, so initiated. My booking process got initiated. I got a timer of some seconds, some minutes or something like that. If I have done that in that time payment, like I have added some of the code that I want to show you. Hmm. Hmm. Yeah, if my booking get uh, if I have given the flight dot total seat 1 second. I have added the transactions. If I have got status, if I am not able to book my seats in that amount of time, then my cron is basically getting updated. You know, it's basically after 2 seconds, my cron is getting updated and canceling the seat which the users do not get payment and remain in the initiated state. Like after cron, I have basically maintained some of the configs for the cron and something like that. Okay, yeah. So for the booking service, I have added some of the payment options also and payment timings. So after some time, if I so it's in initial state. I will show you. Okay. So the flight user ID is 16 and status is initiated. If I will not book this flight in some a certain amount of time, then it's automatically get cancelled by my Cron. As you are seeing, some of the flights are cancelled. These are cancelled by Cron. And if I will do payment, then these initial status will get booked. Okay. Now my kharcha is 9,000 and number of seats is 3. Now I am making the payment so that Cron can not cancel my seat and I get notification and all that things. So I am doing payment now. Okay. Mm, payment request. Otherwise, I have to write the request. Okay. So this is the request. My user in payment for the things I have to add. Which user is doing the payment? What is the booking ID on which payment is doing? Total how many, as you are doing booking, there is a bill that how many have to pay. There is 9,000 that I have to pay. Booking ID is 15. User ID is I think 16, and I can do now payment. And I have to tell. Uh, okay, so it's telling that I cannot make payment again and again. Okay, yeah, I think I have done payment. Okay, it's showing initiated state. Okay, my idempotency key I think has changed. So I have to change my idempotency key. Okay, what the idempotency key happens is idempotency key basically saves us from doing the multiple payments for the request. So my I have changed my idempotency key payment so that I can do my payment also. Payment, okay. So I can come into the body and this for ID 61 49,000. Okay, successfully getting the data. Now I think it should be the booked status. Okay. Now it's booked status. I have booked my payment. I have booked my seat basically. If I will do multiple payments, I have basically engineered a very tough problem or like something like that. If you do multiple payments, it basically for every user who have signed up in my application, it basically stores its idempotency key. If same identity key will do payment in less than 2 hours, then it will show the error that if I will do again payment, then it will show that cannot make payment again. So it will not do payment again and it will save from us because idempotency key is saying for the same user in less than 2 hours, something like that. So I cannot make payment again. And after doing payment, my seat is booked. Now I will check my Gmail for my that I have got my seat booked or not. So I'm checking my Gmail. Basically, my notification service is connected to my RabbitMq server, uh, which you can see. Okay, as you can see, without even starting the RabbitMq management, I have got the email at 23:42, like you had checked. Okay, so you have booking is done for booking ID flight book. Booking is done for flight booking IDs is 41 as we have basically mentioned. As you can see, booking ID was 41, user ID was 13. I can also add some more data, but it's I think more relevant. If one thing that I have done good is if another user, if basically my notification service you know gets basically server down, like I am doing this also. Mm, okay. Control C. Okay, now my notification service is basically down, and I am doing like users are doing 10 or 20 bookings, and my notification service is down. So my queue is basically participating a very important role, that it is basically storing all the bookings in that queue, and whenever my notification service is up, then it will again show all the bookings that I've done in that time period. So I am doing two basically bookings, and my notification service is down now. Okay, so I have to sign up user 2. Okay, so I'm saying that. Okay, because email must be unique means I have created same user before also. Okay, same again user created. I have sign in. Okay, sign in. Now I will do booking now. Payment I will do later. I have to book first. Bookings. We are already 17 or 63. Okay, and I now I have to pay the amount 72, 52. Okay, 9,000. Now because idempotency key is same na, so I have to change the again the idempotency key for it. 42. Okay, now payment agent again making a user, another user. uh, okay, now sign in. Okay, so I have signed in my user. Working. Now I will do payment. Okay, I have to again change it. Okay, successfully getting the data. Now you will see that I have uh, get two requests which are basically present in the queue. They are not showed. They are basically again and again Cron is detecting them, but they are not getting. You will not get mail because notification service is down now, and you have done some bookings and that are present in my queue. If I will basically start my notification service, okay, I will show some queue basic structure to you. There are two ready notifications that will come when your notification service is okay. So I am basically starting my notification service now and get that those two also. Okay, my notification service is okay now, and I will get okay. So I will go my Gmail and see. Okay, so I will get two more. 41 as earlier, 42 43 as 42 for 0 minutes, and my now ready is 0, total is 0, and all are clear. And I've got all the notifications. This is the microservice based architecture. This is made using many different services. This is many robust. I have solved two main engineered problem. First is I have managed the multiple payment problem, and the second is you when you will see my project in GitHub or something like that, I have basically added some of the properties of transaction, that is acid properties of uh, commit and rollback. If something it get committed, then it will be committed, otherwise it will get rolled back. So basically there will be not a state where we will be in the middle. So basically I have maintained the commit and rollback state. So two engineered problems I have added in it. This is a product. Idempotency key I have added, JWT and many type of things. Many types of things, timers, calendars, many things I have added. Front end part is remaining. You can also watch to the GitHub. I have added the things to it, I think. Yeah. Okay. So yeah, chat application, flight services, flight notification services, backend API gateway, or pin also you can. Okay. Okay, so this is the things that I have made.